Jim, aloha.
Tape. I need more tape.
More tape?
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I was having a nightmare. I was surrounded by envelopes and shipping tape, and the orders were dancing around me with demonic expressions as I descended into the hellfire and brimstone that is the weeds of Cornette's Collectibles. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the experience here. No, this is the Drive-Thru. What day is this?
This is the Drive-Thru, and your nightmare was reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for killing me. Thank you from the bottom of my little pea-picking heart. You know, last week on the experience, I talked about the pride I had in Cornette's Collectibles and how that I'd written the books and did the photography for the books or appeared in the videos or had a hand in producing them, or, you know, I've got a personal tie to all this merchandise, this classic wrestling memorabilia. And I said that the autographs aren't rubber stamped. Everything is done personally with care, and I sign everything to order. And I have a personal relationship I've developed with the Cult of Cornette members and the customers at JimCornette.com. And I was just thrilled about that. And the first day sales of Behind the Curtain, as I mentioned on the experience when we recorded it, had been off the charts. And holy mackerel, by the second day, went into dumbfounded and then became shell-shocked. Ladies and gentlemen, Behind the Curtain, the 1,500 hardcover copies, the limited edition signed and numbered hardcover copies available at the website, sold out in, what was that, 4 days and 8 hours or something, I figured out. Pretty close to 4 days, folks, and thank you very much for that. But my pride has turned into the chains that I forged in life are now being hung around my neck, Brian. I'm Ebenezer Cornette over here. Because I don't know if you folks have done the math on this, but my little mom and pop organization here, Cornette's Collectibles, I figured you could either weigh it. It's like I sold 2,000 pounds of books in 4 days. Or you can quantify it by saying around 1,500 different people, and they didn't just order the book and nothing else, the T-shirts and the burger tab. We'll get to everything that's sold out in a second. But around 1,500 people bought at least 2,000 different things from me over a 4-day period that all have to be, the vast majority of them, I don't sign the burger towels. That's not a signable item, but the vast majority of which have to be signed by me, many of which numbered. I had thought the Behind the Curtain hardcover would be a great holiday merchandise piece in my holiday business here. We're a little early. It's the fall, but I'm thinking that'll be something for the holidays for the fine Cult of Cornette members. It didn't even make it to Labor Day. So, but anyway, so now I'm in the process, and we are recording this Drive-Thru on a fine, what is today, did you say again, for real?
Today's a Sunday.
Today's on a Sunday morning, and I've gotten about the first 300, let's say 350 books in envelopes, and they're going to be going to the post office in the morning and in the afternoon. We're going to be doing shifts over here. I think Stacy's taking the afternoon, I'm taking the morning, so that I can come back and process more. Some people that ordered burger towels also will, unfortunately, we had to reorder those or custom-made items, so we're shipping the book out now or whenever we can. And then the towels will come later. We're going to do dual shipments on a couple of these things, but we're working on this. We have a plan. We have an assembly line strategy. And it looks like the assembly line at the candy factory in an I Love Lucy episode. I'm stuffing these books down my shirt as fast as I can and eating some of them. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so the point is, for the next 7 to 10 days, all I am doing is recording these fine podcasts for you to listen to, trying to sleep a little bit, and filling orders and getting these books signed and shipped out. And we've got a plan. But now here's the important thing, Brian. The important thing, every order as they came in order chronologically was assigned a book number. So those are all going to be shoots. But if you see that someone in the next several days has gotten in the mail number 300 and you're panicked because you thought you'd be number 42, these things look the same once we get them in packages, and we're just filling boxes up with them and ferrying them to the post office. So over the next 5 to 7 days, a lot of this stuff is going to go out. We don't know in what exact order, so fear not. But your book number was reserved.
Realistically, how long do you think it'll take to ship all 1,500 books without the burger towel issue, just the books itself?
They're hearing this program on Monday, August 26th, correct?
Correct.
I would say that I will either have had a stroke and be buried underneath the dogwood tree, or everything ordered will be mailed out 12 days.
Wow.
12 days, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I figured if however many 100 packages I've done per day over the last 2 days, I'm multiplying, and I think we can do this.
When you originally put the books on sale, like you said, and I know from our off-air conversations, you really intended for this to be a holiday sales item. What did you anticipate? I mean, you obviously thought some books would sell early. How many did you think you would have left going into September, let's say?
Well, I thought that probably they would sell out over the fall period. And truthfully, since the book has been in the works for so long, thinking back, I would have gotten 2,500 if I'd seen how popular everything we've been doing has been becoming over the last several months. But it was pre-planned. So, but I would have got a few more, but nevertheless, that's why they make them collector's items. However, you can still get the book in soft cover. Apparently, I was number 1 and number 2 in Amazon wrestling book sales. How can you do that with the same book?
Is one of the versions an ebook?
Well, I don't know.
If that's the case, that would be how you do it. If one is a physical copy and one is an electronic copy.
Well, I know for a fact one's a physical copy. So I don't know about that. Well, why wouldn't you want to have a beautiful book like this? Why wouldn't you want to have a physical copy?
Why not have both?
Why not have both? Maybe that's why they're both number 1. Anyway, I've heard from some people that they are finding them in fine bookstores, as we mentioned. However, apparently their orders have been too small also, because I'm having people say, I just bought the last copy. So order online. But it's on Amazon, obviously. We've already said this. But everything, the soft covers, the hard covers, obviously what did you call it? The e-book. Yeah. Bad taste in my mouth, e-book. It's not on paper. It's not a book. But anyway,
I agree.
They're all selling out. So jump on this. And I will cheer from the sidelines now.
Based on this overwhelming success, have you guys had any talks yet about a second book?
Well, based on the fact that the overnight success just happened overnight, it's a weekend. I mean, there was talk that if this was a success, that there would be future volumes. However, not in the last 4 days. It was, oh shit, we got to hurry. No, this thing's selling like crazy. So,
well, here's a more important question. Do you think the success of this book is going to hurt the Jim Cornette brand? Because with everyone labeling you as being irrelevant, and you're making for this year more than most independent workers will make in their life, I could say, I know. What do you think? Is this going to hurt your brand, you being not so irrelevant?
Shit. I didn't think about that. Oh, fuck. This could kill my gimmick. You know what? I tell you what, I was going to mention that if anybody's mad at me because it's going to take me like 12 to 14 days or so to process all of this situation and get these fine products out to you fine folks, then I've already stooged myself off because they know a guy. They know an attorney. They know a lawyer. But now I've realized that I'm going to have to retain the attorney and sue IDW Publishing for putting out this incredible quality book.
What?
And sue Brandon Easton and Dennis Medry, the artist and the writer and the artist, for contributing to this, what I know is going to be an award-winning publication, this best-selling item, because it's going to kill Jim Cornette's credibility.
It may kill Jim Cornette.
Because I am supposed to, well, I haven't had any sleep in 36 hours. I am supposed to be irrelevant and over the hill, and I'm not supposed to be this popular. And they have just done a horrible job on my public image. They've made me the huge success that I am. So I'm going to sue. And you know what happens, Brian, when you need to sue? Call Stephen P. New.
There's only one person to call, and that's Stephen P. New, 888-692-8084.
Or newlawoffice.com.